Welcome in. Let me turn the music down a little bit because we've also got some funky music going in game. Bye guys. Welcome in. It's good to see you guys. We are continuing our D&D campaign today. We, I believe, are about to fight a god, which is this gentleman right here. This guy. That's the god that we're probably about to get our asses handed to us by because we are not prepared to fight a god. But this one right here hates this god, so I don't know. We'll see. Hi. Welcome in. But yeah, like as always. Oh, I didn't pin it. Hang on. Let me pin. Boop. Okay, as always, this is a D&D campaign, which means I probably won't be super reactive to chat because I have to pay attention to the campaign and everything that's going on in it, but we'll see. I will be typing in chat, and you guys are free to use chat as, like, theorizing and whatnot, and you're also free to just use this as, like, noise in the background of whatever you're doing. We just like live streaming it because we have fun with the campaign. So I love y'all. I'm gonna go rejoin them. Okay,
Please
I am
use
back.
that voice for Neuron. I would.
No, that's my backup character's voice. Though.
Oh, sick. Okay.
What did I miss? Hello?
No.
Hello?
Just the boulder. That's it.
If
The
Neuron
boulder.
dies, you guys are gonna
Just-
love my
yeah.
backup character.
I am intrigued. I don't have a backup character yet. I probably should because I'm squishy.
I have a backup character,
You
but I
guys-
don't know if it can.
You guys
Kim's
are so
looking for-
worried about everyone dying.
No.
As if, like,
We're just talking
Oh,
in
no.
general.
I embrace death.
Is everyone in One More Multiverse?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
enough in it.
Enough in it.
I walk in and I thought I heard Cowboy Bebop's theme, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
What
You
is
like
this
my
funky music that's going on in
Yeah.
One More Multiverse?
You don't like the
One More
fucking
Multiverse.
music?
It doesn't feel like it
Anyways.
fits right now. I'm not gonna
It does
lie.
Not fit at all. Get.
No, I dig
Anyways,
this.
coming in from last week, where you guys finished your dungeon delve through the castle of the Immortal Queen, also known as the Temple of the Forgotten God. You guys retrieved the Helm of Karsus and returned to the palace with utmost haste. Upon arriving, you warn one of the king's advisors, Nim, that the other advisor had sent people to essentially kill you. After a quick insight check into his very deep memories, you guys hand over the emblems and the helm and head into the throne room to stand before the king and his advisor, the dragon. While talking to them, Nim finally acts. He crushes the emblems that are needed to destroy the Helm of Karsus and chants a small chant essentially accepting the God of Chaos into his body as his host. And that is where we are with a newly summoned funny little guy with a jester hat on.
I have a feeling little is not the correct term.
Oh, he's
Yeah, well.
he's medium-sized right
All
now.
right, I got a
Right.
nat 20 on initiative. Let's go.
Hold on. Before we ended, there
You're
were
short,
multiple
motherfucker,
things.
and nobody likes you.
There were a few things that were going on. I remember Iris was suddenly chanting, "Get out here, get out here, get out here, how do I summon you?"
In
As
my
well-
head, not out loud.
So-
I was thinking at
Nassim.
Choky Man, desperate to summon him so that we didn't die fighting a god at level 7.
Yes, there is that.
That would be
he-
nice.
When you try summoning him, he just like kind of pokes into your consciousness a little bit, like, "My guy, that's my dad. I said summon me for my sister," and just kind of
fuck?
backs back out.
You're a bitch.
Before initiative starts, the newly awakened God of Chaos, now present in the material plane as you know it, kind of just walks around a little bit. He just kind of like moves the little king off the throne. If I can find my fucking mouse, please.
Let's see.
just
I'm gonna
gonna-
go ahead and equip
Yeah.
this thing here.
Can I
Anybody
have
who's in my
your-
stream, the art that Kudai had done of this god is on screen, so you can see, because it's really, really well done. It
That
is
is
made by our
also-
resident artist.
Yes, it is made by my Toneku, my best friend. I love their arts. They're also who did the illustration, the last illustration we had. He's just a funny little fella. He moves the king. Their kind of like limp body just kind of pushes it off to the side and sits in the throne. He's like, before we start this fight, I know you're all very eager to fight me and see if you can in fact beat a god. I'm telling you now, you probably can't. You're kind of squishy, just a little bit. But don't worry, I'll play fair. I promise. But first, we should make it a bit more even, as I'll hold myself to the standards of what this little body can control, which, albeit, is not a lot. Still, quite a bit, but not a lot. We'll see how it goes, or if I burn this body out. But if you'd like, I can just like give you guys a little friend to fight with.
I will
If
take
you'd like.
nothing from you. Neuron pulling out every weapon he has to stab
He,
this
like-
thing as much as physically possible.
He puts his like hand on his chest like a person clutching their pearls, like just like, I wasn't finished talking, first off. Quite rude you are. I see what my son had to deal with when fighting you. Anyways, I wasn't really asking you in particular. I don't know how you're here. If I couldn't escape that plane, I wonder how you escaped. But that's a question for a later date, obviously.
He's better than you, bitch. No,
I guess
no,
I was also.
I did not say that in an accent. That doesn't mean it came. That means it doesn't come out of Iris.
Bit-
There's a
Or
reason I
kinda
give my
like-
characters
Yeah.
accents.
Getting a little
He's
hot
kinda
under
got
the
the-
collar.
He's got that like posh like look looking at his nails type look. See, given the current circumstances that we are definitely about to fight, and you are definitely in over your head, and I hope you are very much aware of that fact, I want to even out the playing field. I have in my access of people who I can just ask to come in here, I can ask multiple people who you guys have interacted with. We have, he counts on his fingers. He's like, we've got a fun little paladin who's currently roaming the palace, unaware of what the fuck's happening right now. We have a fun little doctor boy who, albeit, is more on my side than your side, and I don't know if you'd fight well with him. I can use the dragon, but I cannot promise I won't take back control of the dragon. Are none of you going to speak?
I feel like there was no question being asked.
yeah,
Yeah.
No, I guess I didn't really ask a question. Do you want a friend to fight with?
Neurom's just like shaking in anger, like a little, like, you know when chihuahuas just do that thing where they get angry and their whole body just starts
Oh.
vibrating?
Oh my god.
my lord.
Pure hatred just staring into the eyes of this guy.
Okay, since it doesn't seem I'm gonna be a concise answer, I am ever the benevolent god. And he like does like a fancy little like spreading his arms like someone on stage who just ended like their performance. He basically sees this as a performance. He's like, in my ever graceful benevolence, I will grant you one new party member to fight with. And I promise you guys have fought with him before? I haven't seen that part of his mind. He won't let me in. He's very well guarded. Grossly enough. And he just like leans back. He's like, does like a nice big stretch in the throne as if trying to get comfortable in it, in his like newfound seat. Alright then. Ooh, my headphones just pulled out. Hold on. I gotta put those back in. I hit my headphones! I have to actually grab this fucking NPC. Hold on. Where is he? Where is he? Where's the little guy? Where's the funny little boy?
Kai, when I first logged in, the way that we were set up, it looked like Owen's feather was tickling Iris's nose. It was great.
Oh.
I didn't mean to move. That was my bad. I forgot I had him controlled. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna go like this. And he's just like, would the... And he like thinks for a moment. Leans and puts like his arm on his knee, leans onto his hand. Would the, I guess second last, since this one's still alive, Shade, please step into the throne room. You're going to help them, I guess, since I guess they really want to fight me. And he like waits for a moment. And kind of like to the side, you hear kind of like a small like psst, as if someone like just appears out of air. We got a funny little guy over here.
God damn it.
Fucking goddamn.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Amazing. I'm so glad we have the psychopath who stabbed his own hand.
Oh yeah, he did.
I mean,
do
to be
that,
fair,
huh?
Nuram did do that at one point.
That is also true.
Yeah, he's like, he'll help you fight. Right now, Sora looks absolutely fucking confused, like fucking shaken beyond belief, like what the fuck just happened? And he's like, now we shall begin our fight. I need my notebook because I don't have this guy in an actual like stat block. I just have it.
I
as, like,
want
actual-
him to pull out a notebook and start using it.
Man, he's like just sitting there pulling out a fucking notebook like, alright. Now you guys can roll initiative, by the way.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I get advantage now.
Hey DM. Oh, I
Yes.
rolled a natural one, but are those windows actually behind the throne?
Yes, they are.
13.
Alright,
That's
give
the
me one
second time
second.
I've started off with a natural one.
I
Alright.
got a nat 20. I'm
Iris, you
ready
said
to
what?
go.
Iris, what did you get?
13.
13. Or, what does that mean? You're,
24.
24. Got 6. And then, oh, I need to have this guy roll his initiative. Oh!
Yeah.
Kai, what did you get?
25, not that.
Alright. Drac, what's your initiative?
I think I got a 20.
I can also look.
You got 21.
21, yeah.
Kildor, what did you get?
8.
Oy.
Did I get
Distracted by the
everyone?
food.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like I'm missing someone. I got Iris, Neuron, Kai, Trek, Kildor. Oh, Snow, what was yours?
Natural one.
Was
Alrighty.
that
I just
one?
I gotta figure out which order this goes in.
Kin was extremely shocked to see that this dumb bitch has now joined us. He was planning on grabbing the
But-
dragon and jumping out the windows, but I guess that ain't happening.
But that's your dumb bitch.
I mean, you could. You
That is your
could
dumb
jump-
bitch.
You could jump out.
Wait
the
a
window.
moment. That's my dumb bitch.
Those are my kids.
Alright, I just gotta figure out. Drac, because I have this all on paper. I don't have this in an encounter builder. My brain's hurting right now trying to figure out everyone's numbers in order.
So we've
Iris.
had 23 natural ones and 27 natural 20s, you guys.
Oof.
Ooh.
Iris. It's 13. Kildor.
I'm kind of surprised you haven't made use of the D&D Beyond that it auto puts our rules
Oh,
in.
it's more of well, yeah, I have used that quite a bit. It's just Sora doesn't have a stat block, neither does Nim.
Fair.
They are both just actual character sheets. So fun times. So, going off from the top, now that this god of chaos has stood up and given his little bow and essentially says, "And we'll start." And he points at and he's like, "You're up first, little miss." Okay, you are first.
Like it's a fucking play.
I'm trying to think how we want to do this.
Oh yeah, you get that now, don't you?
Uh-huh. I don't know if I want to play that yet or not though. Okay.
No, play it.
Can we
Throw
turn the
everything you can the first round. It'll be funny, trust me.
Well, see, the thing is I would have to take an action the first round to set up what I would do. So I kind of want to get a vibe for how squishy this god may actually be before throwing everything at it. Okay, so how many? That's no, give me my.
Yeah, we don't know if he has a second phase.
So 15,
Second
that's
form.
half my movement. Okay. All right, we're gonna go just right up to him. And we're just gonna go for the sneak attack damage.
Does it count for sneak attack if he's very aware of you?
Swashbuckler, baby. So long as I am within
damn.
5 feet. If nobody else is within 5 feet, I get my sneak attack damage.
Oh, damn.
I picked Swashbuckler for a reason.
I think we're on top of him.
Technically,
Oh,
I
do
guess
I
I should
not-
be right here. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, do I have? There.
That is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Dead.
That is 22 damage total.
Right.
Do I get I'm assuming he just kind of laughed that off.
Give me 1 second. I'm looking at his reactions.
Fuck.
Cool.
Do you have a reaction to being charged?
He has a reaction to being attacked.
Good thing he only gets one of those per round.
Exactly.
Unless he's got legendary actions.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You never know. He takes that hit like a champ. You stab him and he's like, "These are fine silks. How dare you?"
Not no more they aren't, and that's it. That's it.
He doesn't bleed.
All right. We're going to move back here then.
Oh,
Right here.
You
And
don't
that's-
impose opportunity attacks, do you?
Nope, so long as my melee attack hits, he doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Okay. Nuram, it is your turn.
all right. Now I'm just gonna stand up on the table over here, like knocking some shit off. And I'm gonna pull the classic, just dump everything I can physically into him.
Alrighty.
All right, so these are gonna be at +4s to hit. That is gonna be a 13 first.
That does not hit.
Ooh. All right, action surge. All right, 20.
It does hit.
Ah, damn, only one hit in the first round. Ugh. I got bad rolls. All right, anyway. That's all right. 1 second. Spend psionic and 16 plus 10, 26 damage. Psychic.
Give me 1 second. How much was it?
26 damage psychic.
26 damage psychic.
Yep.
Right. And then,
All right.
alright, is that
And
your
then
turn?
And then I hit him with damage, so I'm going to use telekinetic thrust. I'm pointing him at the window. He has to make a DC 14 strength save.
Heckin' yeet.
Oh, I gotta actually grab my dice, don't I?
Probably. DC 14. What's the strength a god has?
I don't know. He did say he's gonna. You said DC 14.
Yep.
He meets that.
All right. Damn. If he had failed, I would have thrown him out the window. So I guess it's fine.
Give me 1 second. Well, I only get. It's now his turn, and he just sighs
music.
and goes.
The music is so weird.
You don't like his funny music?
That's why I have my own music going. I can't.
I have clown music playing on my fucking stream.
Yeah, nope, can't do it.
Give me 1 second. And he's like, I only get 1 use of something like this. Let's see. What am I going to do with you guys?
Kitchen, I like that you traded out your crossbow violin.
Listen,
I'm listening.
I'm a fucking fighter. I
That
figured
one
that out.
out.
Yeah,
Like,
playing some smooth jazz.
it depends on which of you I feel poses a good threat to me. And this body. This body is quite squishy. It's not very strong. But I do have more tricks up my sleeve. But I'm already in this place. You already failed your quest, by the way. However, he's going to I'll do this. Just because it'll make it a bit more fun for this fight. And you watch as he spreads out his arms. And it almost looks like stone starts to cover all 6 of his arms and then his body. And then, like, essentially surround him in my brain isn't working. Give me 1 second. It makes him look kind of like he's a golem. As he casts... Goodness gracious, where is it? Where are you? I have to read how this spell works. As he casts Investiture of Stone, which now makes him resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And you guys want to know the funny thing? He did that as a bonus action, due it to one of his abilities, and now just looks at where all of you are kind of centered, and casts Insect Plague, centered, if I can, centered right here. And that is a 20-foot radius, which gets, I think, where's Ace?
Hiding.
I'm eating the chicken.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I
Told you his
have
initiative was so low because he was distracted by the food.
1, 2, 3, 4? Is he in the 20-foot radius?
Where's it circled? Where's it centered?
It's centered right there. Well, no, it's gonna be centered. No,
No, it wouldn't be.
it's gonna be centered on Kai.
On Kai.
Yeah,
Then
that would get all
yes.
of us.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, enjoy this, and I need all of you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see.
16.
What is his spell save DC? Okay.
25.
Well, if I could roll above a fucking 10, that'd be great.
Trust
9.
me, I
got
get the
15.
feeling.
I rolled a
All right.
3.
Oh,
Anyone
13.
above 16 will take half damage.
What about at 16?
Meets beats, I
Meets
believe.
beat.
Okay.
So, you guys who didn't have as much on a successful one, creature must also make the saving throw when it enters the spell's area. First time.
Rigged.
Alright, the 20-foot, centered on where Kai is currently, is now, difficult terrain. It's a 20-foot radius sphere. It does spread around corners. Its area is slightly obscured. It's difficult terrain. And you guys take 26 piercing damage. For those who failed the save, anyone above 16 takes 13. Alrighty. It is Drax's turn.
I use Arctic's mic on them, so I just. walk
You do
myself.
have to move forward.
Yeah,
Can you move one to like up and left?
up and left
Like-
right here.
Yeah, up one. They perfect. That
That
way
will-
I can go on the other side,
Alright.
and then we can flank him and get advantage.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, yeah. Alrighty. Go ahead, roll that.
25.
That hits.
Let's see the damage. I don't know if I wrote that correctly. The slash was telling me to telling me I did 6 and 9. I don't know what that means.
Hold on, let me look at the item real quick. Oh, you don't have to click both of those. I think it depends on how you're wielding it,
Oh.
because it's versatile.
Basically, are you one-handing it or are you two-handing it? Because if you're one-handing it, it should be the D8. If you're two-handing it, it's the D10.
Okay.
Are you holding it with both hands or just one hand?
It's both hands. Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be the D10.
D10.
Which one?
D10. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Frick me. I ate.
Yes, 8 damage. Alrighty. And that is halved because he has resistance to that. Alrighty. Is that your turn? Well, you do get, I believe you get 2 attacks.
I could do another attack. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Has anyone taken damage yet, or did all of us like taken like? I forgot. I don't know if that
think-
did.
I
I
think
think-
everyone
yeah.
took damage
All of us
Oh,
have
because
taken
yeah,
of
damage.
the storm.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure, like if anyone took like major damage. I just wanted to be sure. Okay. Then I would just use the great axe.
Are you doing Arctic Smite again, or?
Yeah, Arctic Smite again.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I don't think that hits. That's a 12.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Dang.
Alright. That means it is Iris's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna run forward and I'm gonna rage.
Alrighty. Do be sure to roll your rage
Roll that
die.
thing. That's a 3. Oh, okay, so it's the little pixie thing again. that's gonna appear and explode at the end of my turn, and then disappear and reappear and explode. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
did this before. So if you want to make it appear right behind him, that'd be great.
Oopsie.
And then I'm
Just
gonna
a funny
roll
little guy. Just a funny little guy.
with advantage since I have
Ready?
flanking.
Oh my god, it's a little guy.
That's a 27 to hit. And then my next attack is a 21 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Okay, so the first one is 16 total points of damage. This is magical slashing, by the way. And the second one is 13 points of damage. And that's
Alrighty.
everything.
Alrighty. He takes both of those hits. It's like, I'm not gonna comment on my vestments being ruined again. I feel like I'm talking at a brick wall talking about that.
They weren't very nice anyway, so.
How dare you?
Oh, I grew up with stuff like that. They're not very nice. You should get a refund.
He just like absolutely offended, like clutching his pearls look again. Keldor, it is your turn.
How far do I move in general?
You being in difficult terrain can only move like 3 spaces, I think.
Essentially, instead of 5 feet, each space is 10 feet for you now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know what your speed is.
It should be about 45. So about 4.
Yeah, you can move 4 spots.
Do diagonals count, or do I have to do squares?
Diagonals count as moving 1 spot.
Okay, so I don't think I have any ranged attacks, so I feel like I'm just gonna move forward. And he's also gonna get mad that he pulled him away from his meal, so he's gonna go in anger form.
So you're gonna rage.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you are in rage. Is that your turn then?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Well, you were farther down. You were down like at the middle
Was I not
over
here?
here. Or were you right there?
You were like at
Yeah.
the middle of the table when you started. That's what,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was I here?
Yeah.
You were, like,
Oh,
right
okay.
there.
So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So right here then. Why do I have food?
Yeah,
in my
if you
hand?
go diagonal, then 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Yeah,
I did-
you're right there.
How do I put it down? How do I? There you go.
No, now
Oh,
it's
nope,
okay.
It's okay. Very
So
good.
go up to the little like
Hold on.
arrows
hold
at
on.
the top. Go to the arrows at the top, and if you go to the little like smiley face tab, you can unequip it or put it down.
Alrighty. Alrighty. If that's your turn, it is now Sora's turn. He is completely confused about what the fuck is going on, and just sees multiple people ganging up on this little jester guy.
Who knows, by the way.
Huh?
This isn't like random ass people ganging up on this person.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, this
just
is
like,
people he knows and hates.
he doesn't
us.
hate you guys!
Nah, he doesn't
Nah,
like us.
He like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna stop right here. He only gets 30 movement speed.
That's just outside of the area of effect, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's centered on you, so 5, 10, 15, 20. He's just outside of it. He pauses, and you watch as he has kind of like a glazed look. You watch as he kneels before the god of chaos.
Ooh, great. That's yours, Ken.
I can't
It's
see.
your boy.
He's
I mean,
yeah.
he essentially asked, "What would you have me do?" And you see the God of Chaos just grin, ear to ear. Just defend me, as if your life depends on it.
Oh, that fairy thing was supposed to explode at the end of my turn, by the way.
Oh yeah, you can do that. And he
They
is
have
going.
to- I think they have to roll. Yeah, they have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
And it's going to be the DC.
What's
is-
the DC for that?
I'm calculating. 14.
He got a 19. Sora is going to cast. This is one action. Wisdom saving throw. Failed save. Creatures drawn to you. Trying to figure out what I want to do. Teehee. He is going to. Are you within range? 1, 2, 3. He is going to look at Nuram,
Alright.
and he is going to cast Compelled Duel.
Alright. Is this a charm effect or?
Let's see. I think so? Attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw on a failed save. The creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on this saving throw, this spell doesn't restrict the target's movement. The spell ends if you attack any other creature. If you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target, if a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away from the target.
Alright. Doesn't sound like it's a charm effect.
Nope, it is not.
Alright.
It is essentially, you can only attack him.
Alright. And that is a wisdom save?
Yes.
DC what? I just got a 17.
It was a 15 DC.
Ah.
So, alright. That means
Sorry.
it is Kin's turn.
Okay. If I move 5, 10, 15, am I able to touch all three of these people around me?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Longstrider at 4th level. You each now have, so Ace, Nuram, Owen, and I all have an additional 10 feet of movement for the next hour. Hopefully that'll help get out.
that puts Ace at a 50 movement speed.
Yeah.
55
figure-
movement speed.
Because
No,
what
his
is...
movement is only 40.
Oh, never mind then.
Because the Plague of Insects slows us down, right? So that's
Yes.
as much
it
movement
halves
as I
your
can
movement.
really have. So, okay,
Yeah.
that'll at least hopefully get you guys out. And while he's doing this, he's playing dun 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 dun, and then just sad no one got
Alrighty.
that.
I was trying to think. I was like, I don't recognize it. I'm sorry.
It's the running on the beach. I forget what the movie is, but they're running on the beach
Oh.
and it's like, haha. But yeah, so 10 extra movement. Do we take Is it at the beginning, end, or at the beginning of Karsis's that we take another damage?
Since I did the original damage on his turn, it'll be next round if you start your turn in the
Sick.
the thing.
All right, I live here.
Kai, it is your turn.
All right, we're gonna so hang on. 10, 20, 30, 40. That's just enough to get me up here. Out of the zone. Oh, boo, boo, boo. And then we're going to go ahead and go for that sneak attack again. See if I can hit it. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 23 piercing.
All right.
Three of us
Alrighty.
in here, like,
And
"Kim,
then
your boyfriend's
bonus
being
action.
stupid."
Goodbye. I'm coming up over here. Okay. And that's my turn.
I believe that does cause an opportunity attack for Sora, though.
No,
Correct.
Disengages from everyone, right?
I didn't disengage, I just dashed.
Oh,
So correct.
dashed,
Sora,
oh.
if Sora is aggroed on me, then yes.
Well, I guess they're not aggroed on you. They're more of aggroed on Neurom right now.
Hmm.
So.
Because I believe it's somebody gets an opportunity attack. Correct me because I'm not the DM. I have never DM'd, but I think it's an opportunity attack with somebody that you are actively in combat with.
I mean, technically right now he's against your party.
He would get it, but his reaction's better spent probably trying to keep the paladin and barbarian next to his boss man.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean? We're perfectly fine.
Alright. That means it is Neurom's turn.
All right, I have just enough movement to move up to this little hallway. If this would let me move, please. There we go.
Forgot to turn on her rage. Give me a sec.
And compelled duel, I passed the save on that, so I'm just gonna start pumping more shots into the boss.
Alrighty.
Alright. Ah, damn. First one's a miss. Second one is 16 to hit.
He catches it in his hand.
Damn. Alright.
Is that it for you then?
Yeah, that'll probably be it for this turn.
Alrighty. We get to have a bit of fun now. He looks at the bolt that he just caught. He kind of like uses it to like, he kind of gets it stuck in the ground, causing like the ground to crack under him a bit, and just picks up 3 pebbles. And he's just gonna turn and launch all 3 of these stones at Neurom.
Oh, damn. Is this an attack roll he's making?
This is a magic attack roll.
I see.
Because it's a spell. He's
Got
doing
it.
magic stone. Does a 24 hit for the first one?
I'm gonna cast shield. No, it doesn't.
Alright.
I
Casual.
now have an effective 20. Oh wait, no, it would hit because I'd have a 24 AC.
Alright. 24.
The other 2 still have to roll to hit.
And 25. So you
Hits.
get hit twice. So 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14. So he just, right after catching that, he just like, in quick succession, just puts the bolt into the ground, picks up pebbles and slings them at you, and you take 14 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
from just getting two stones just rocketed into you.
All right.
And then he has to roll a. Okay. The thing of the insect swarm, as well as apparently the charm effect he had on Sora, vanish as he breaks concentration. Which causes Sora kind of just to stumble just a little bit. He looks even more confused. He's not having a good day.
Yeah, join the club.
You guys have gotten some pretty good hits on me, so we're gonna go into our next fun little bit of this little fight. I know you guys were kind of glad that you didn't have to do this, but I feel like I want you to focus on something else. And he snaps, and Killian starts to rise again. And he reaches out his hand towards Killian as he stands. And he is going to cast. He's going to cast Polymorph on him. It's like, just return to your original form for me. Would you be so kind?
Which one's Killian again?
I'm assuming that's the dragon.
Right.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
dragon.
Okay.
Just gonna. Oh, that's really big. He's smaller than that. He's just a large creature. I have a large creature, please. He's gonna. Just gonna. He's just a large creature. You watch as he's forcefully turned back into his dragon form. And Karsus, due to one of his things, he does that as a. That is the end of his turn. The dragon will start taking his turn on Nim's, not on Karsus's turn next round. So it is Drax's turn.
So the dragon's now aggroed against us.
Yes.
May I ask why?
He is under some form of control right now.
Okay.
Some non-spell control. As far as can be told. Alright, it is Drax's turn.
My mic was muted. God damn it. I was okay. I was gonna say, is there a way to break off the controlling spell if it is controlled by someone or no?
You would have to roll me Arcana to see if you can figure out the source of the control.
Okay, I'll roll. I'll do
It's
that
his
then.
fucking hat, I bet.
Probably. Roll
Rip
for
those
it.
little balls off of there.
I got a 13.
You are unable to figure out what has the dragon under control. It doesn't
Dang.
seem to be a link to the god specifically.
Is it the chair? Better not be the chair.
Alright. But it's still your turn.
Yeah. Let me see. I cast Arctic Smite.
I don't think that's really a cast, it's more if you just hit him.
I
Or not
cast
cast.
Arctic Smite. Whack!
Yeah,
He's just
go
a
ahead and roll.
Barbarian kind of magic.
I cast Frying Pan.
Mhm.
I didn't know we were entangled.
We don't know.
But you have advantage, so roll twice on your first hit.
Got a 21.
Roll again to see if you can get it.
And I got a 25.
That hit. So you can roll
You should
your
also use some of your smite on hit.
Wait,
Use some smite on there. See, can I have more damage as a paladin?
what happened?
As a paladin, you have spells, so they're called smite, and you can add those onto your hits and add more damage.
Where is this? Oh, okay, there I got it.
Are you going to add smite on top of that?
Yeah.
Wrathful smite. Two more damage. And that's 3, right?
Mhm.
Okay, it does 1 damage. Alrighty. You do get another attack. You can do that again. I believe you can only. Can you do smite twice with
I don't
each
think I
hit, or-
can. I don't think I can, right?
I'm
Let me
unsure.
see.
Give me one sec.
I'm checking right now.
I'm the DM, I should know, but I don't.
That's
Let's see.
okay. I'm constantly with the DM going, what does that spell do?
I don't know if you can do it a second time. So,
Melee
but you can
weapon
roll.
times
You can
one.
roll to hit again.
This
So it
item
looks like-
requires a tune. When a tune, you gain the following:
So it
Frosted
looks
Fury.
like with smite, it's just
Huh?
spell slots. Smite is just spell slots.
Well, it's a
Mm.
wrathful smite is a cantrip of, I think.
Yeah.
Wrathful Smite?
Yeah. Because it's in the cantrip section.
Alright.
Next time you hit with a melee weapon during this spell's duration, your attack deals extra 6 psychic damage.
Oh no, it is a first level spell, so you can only do it once. You can only cast a leveled spell once a turn.
Yeah.
So it's a bonus action, but yeah, you can roll to hit again, but did you want to roll again, Mikey?
Yeah. I'll roll again. I'll roll again for Arctic Smite.
Yeah. And you can roll twice because you have advantage.
Ow. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna want that advantage right there.
The
Huh?
21. Yeah. There we go.
The 21 does hit, so you can roll your damage on that.
10.
10. Alright. Alright. Iris, it is your turn.
Okay.
You have an aggressive dragon behind you as well.
I do. I really don't care about the dragon right now, I'm gonna be honest. That's not my biggest problem.
We've got a personal vendetta to settle here.
You have a personal vendetta to settle. I just don't want this god doing anything.
I think Iris
Like,
has
don't-
something against
what's
Choky
the
Man
go-
Senior.
Look, he decided not to help us, so I'm mad at him too. So,
Who?
Fucking
Choky Man
Nassim.
Senior.
Oh, Nassim? It's his dad!
I don't care. If I die, he can't come here, so why wouldn't he help?
No.
But whatever. So you can have me roll for this or whatever, but Nim put the hat on his head and then the guy showed up.
Yep.
So I want to attack him, but aim for his head to try and knock the hat off. I don't know what you want me to do for that. Or if you want me, because like I'm just gonna
if-
swing a little higher.
Yeah, if it's an aimed attack, it's
Kind
going
of.
to
I'm
be-
still trying to smack him in the face with the blunt side of my sword at the same time. So it's just like if it happens to fall off when I hit it, that's great. But or can I just reach up and fucking grab it?
if you want to try and just grab it, it's going to count as something of. It'd probably be like more of like a contested grapple.
Okay, I'll just swing at him then and do kind of an aimed thing. Where
Alright.
I'm trying to
If you're trying
get it
to
off.
like purposely try and get it off, I will say it negates your advantage
Okay, that's fine.
since it's something of you're doing more of an aimed attack with a purpose instead of just trying to hit him.
Okay, that's fine. I will just use both of my attacks to do that. So that first one, no. The second one though is a 21.
That does hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. So that is going to be 13 points of damage.
That was honestly the perfect amount.
Cool. It's my favorite number too. Bet.
So you knock the hat off and it lands on the throne behind him. For a moment nothing happens. He still seems to be inhabiting this body. He kind of lets out a sigh. He's like, "Oh, you guys sure wore out this host really fast. No matter then. Well, this has been very fun, but I think we're going to do something a little different."
If it's still my turn, I'd like to move the ferry over to where the hat is and have it explode.
Ooh.
And that's a magical thing, right?
Yeah, it's 1d6 of force damage.
Does counterspell work on that?
Nope,
because
it
Yeah,
is not a
I don't
spell
think
effect.
so.
It is
Exploding,
an
it's not a
action
spell.
It
Yeah.
is an action, not a spell effect.
So that
Hang
would
on a
be
second.
5 points of force damage to the hat.
Why is oh my goodness, my mouse isn't working. Hold on. Why are you not working?
We're trying.
Oh,
I used both my attacks.
hello?
I gotta do damage to this hat somehow. I can't stab it through the chair, so
Oh yeah, so yeah, you kind of just the hat. It doesn't really do much damage to the hat, unfortunately. You have gotten it off of him.
yes.
He rolls his neck. There's kind of like an odd popping as he does that. Well, if that's how we're going to do this, I'll let you guys, there's still a few of you who have yet to do much. So,
Don't call out our bard like that. He's not an attacker. He's a buffer. He said so himself.
oh, don't worry. I wasn't talking about them. And you watch as he steps and starts to grow.
Drac, look out. So not the fun
Um,
kind of steppies.
Hey now.
I need Drac and who was behind him? No one was behind him. I
The
need
king. The
Drac.
fairy.
He's gonna like.
Oh no, he grew.
Yeah, he's now a large-sized creature, which means he got bigger. Drac, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as him suddenly growing kind of like starts to push you back a lot.
He got that Farquaad complex.
The Lord Farquaad.
Big fella. Oh, did you roll? Mikey, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oh yeah. 17.
Alright, yeah. You just get pushed back. You don't take any damage. But he's now quite a bit bigger. And instead of Sora being able to take his turn, he kind of reaches down and just kind of picks him up and just like holds him in one of his hands. Sora's fucking freaking out. And Karsus kind of like grins. He's like, I'll wait just a moment. It is now Snow's turn. He's now 6 arms. One of them has a little guy in it, just like about to play dolls with him.
Is it mine?
Yeah, Sora did not get his turn.
I thought Ace. Did Ace already go?
I did not.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Keldor, it is your turn.
I was like, I know I rolled real low, but damn.
I forgot Sora is after Keldor. So he has not picked him up yet, but he picks him up on his turn.
Can I bitch slap Sora away from Ace?
Huh?
I'm gonna go bite the big man.
Okay. Gotta walk up there.
Oh.
You don't go into a square, you gotta be next to it.
Oh.
Cannot be in a square with him.
Hi.
Alright. Beas, roll your attack.
12.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
Is that your only attack?
I think so.
Oh, you should have
I don't-
2.
Do I have
Yeah.
2 attacks per turn, yeah.
I always forget. Okay.
Yeah.
21.
Barbarians get that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
21 does hit.
Okay. 8.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. I don't know if it matters, but it's also piercing.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, then yeah. He just instead of Sora getting his turn, he kind of just gets scooped up. Kind of looks like a little kid holding a little doll. Just gripping him. It is now Kin's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna get up on the table. And since this is one of the more consistent things, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw of 13 or more with my acid spit.
Alright. What was the save?
So dex 13 or more.
Okay. It's a unnatural 20.
Cool. So the acid, I don't know if this just does half. It doesn't state specifically, so I'm guessing that I just straight up miss.
Yeah.
Cool. Bonus action, I'm gonna drink a potion,
Alrighty.
and that'll be it for me.
Alright, Kai, it is your turn.
DM, important question. Would this be an action or a bonus action?
For what?
You know what? Would it be an action or a bonus action?
I'll say it's a bonus action.
Okay. Owen's gonna move.
I gotta
Here.
grab that, don't I?
Yep.
Which one did I use?
I don't know. Owen's gonna move here, and they're just gonna kind of stare and go, I think it's time
I gotta find it.
to do a little praying. And they're gonna grasp their amulet, and they're going to summon their mantis shrimp.
Yay!
Let's go.
I don't remember which one I used. Oh no.
It's just a baby.
Did I just use like a baby dragon for it?
You may have,
think
because it's
so.
technically a large class creature, so it would take up 4 squares.
Or did I use the fucking basilisk?
Because unfortunately, one more multiverse doesn't have Vanta Shrimp.
Yeah.
Lame.
Here, I have something for it.
Oh, I'm scared. What is this? It's just gonna be a giant fish. Oh my god. Okay. That works, I guess.
Oh,
Oh,
La
that is.
Critora!
he's
Oh, that's-
lovely.
Oh my god, that's
It is
terrifying.
him.
Isn't
You should
praying the
have-
cutest thing you guys have ever seen?
He's lovely.
You sure that's not the gestures working?
That is something.
That is terrifying. Oh
It's
my
pretty
god.
special. I don't remember petting that thing.
Oh, there we go. It's praying's just so cute.
Cutest thing we've ever seen, guys.
What was the name of your shrimp again?
Praying.
Praying.
Its name is
Pray.
Praying. And then after Praying is summoned, Owen is going to command it to attack big old god boy.
Alrighty.
And that is...
Now, does that take your action or?
Yes,
or
that
does
takes
it
my
just-
action.
Okay.
That is a
I-
27 to hit.
God damn. Yeah. That
And
hits.
then that does... because it hits, he is now considered grappled. So long as he is considered grappled, it's a DC 18 at the end of his turn or like a DC 18 on his turn, strength saving throw to break the grapple. Each time he fails at the end of his turn, he takes 2d12 damage. And then for the damage of this roll, that is 30.
Alrighty. Oh, he does 30 damage?
But yeah, for this attack, it is 30 damage and he is considered grappled. And then that would be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Neurom, it is your turn.
All right, cool. I'm going to use Second Wind. That is going to be a D10 plus 7. 6 plus 7 is 15. I get 15 hit points back. Cool. And I'm going to do same as I did before. Double hand crossbow shots.
Alrighty.
That is a miss. And miss. Darn. All right.
Oof.
Man,
Alright.
I haven't rolled, aside from my first roll, I haven't rolled anything above a 10 this whole fight.
Your rage is leading you,
Yeah,
and it's making you fail.
yeah.
It is now the god's turn, and he looks around at you guys. He's like, see, I always told my kids when they're in a fight, if they want to win, take out the support.
Hey now.
And he brings one of his other hands around and now has Sora in a two-handed hold.
Hey.
Oh. Give me a moment. Oh, I gotta figure out how I'm doing this.
Put him down, you quadrumanous piece of shit.
Unfortunately, no can do. And Sora is very small in his hands. Like, very fucking small. He's like fucking Barbie doll size to this man. So what he does is he squeezes pretty hard, and there's a shrill shriek as he does so. And then he lifts his hands up until until Sora is kind of like dangling about 20 feet off the ground, and then just slams him down into the ground. I now get to roll the damage on that.
Goodbye,
Wait, he
Sora.
drops him?
Slams
no,
him.
He chucks him. He chucks
Oh,
him
okay.
into the ground. Like
Cool,
a
cool, cool.
baseball throws this man
Cool.
into the ground. And one thing I know is because of one of my dear children, where your attachments lie. So, I'd like to mention he nat 20'd this attack roll.
Goodbye, Sora!
You watch as Sora hits the ground, and there's like a small crater where he is. And he kind of just now like the god kind of just like kicks him the rest of the way towards Kin. Sora is now rolling death saves. Sora gets kicked about 10 feet this way. If I can move him. About right here. And he like gives a little wave to Kin. He's like, now that your focus will be elsewhere. And then the dragon is going to make a save to try and get out of his charming effect.
What did the god, was that the god's turn?
Yeah, the god's turn was essentially trying to fucking kill Sora.
Since he's grappled, he can choose to make a DC 18 strength saving throw. If he remains grappled, he takes another 2d12 of damage.
Oh, that's right. What was the DC on that?
18.
Alright, he hit 18.
Okay.
And that's not even adding his... Well, he doesn't have strength, but meets beats. Alrighty. And then the dragon is going to try and get out of this fucking charm effect. And he does not. So the dragon is going to actually stand up and just aim to bite Iris. Does a 21 hit?
No.
It doesn't?
No, I'm being sarcastic. Of course it is. We're level 7.
And sarcasm! You take 17 piercing damage as he bites at you.
That's halved because I'm raging.
Yes, it is. He looks very exhausted. And that is their turn. That means it is Drax's turn.
Hit him in the dick, Drac.
I got you. I
Twist
got
his
you.
dick.
It's like right in face level now. Just real easy to swing.
Just wait
Right
until he
there.
casts Sunbeam.
The old dick twist.
You thought Moonbeam was bad?
Here, I got you. I can use arcane spell with the I can use the spell again, right? The
Yeah.
Wrathful Smite.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
do it.
You gotta hit
once per
first,
turn.
though.
Okay.
Yeah,
23.
that does hit. So you can roll damage and then add Wrathful Smite to it.
Okay. I did not mean to roll that. I ignore that.
Well, the D10 is the one we want, so that's 8 plus your Wrathful Smite.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright, so
It's
that's
thr-
11. That's 11 damage.
Hey.
Alrighty. And you can roll to attack again, you just can't do Wrathful Smite again.
Can I cast Shield of Faith to someone or wait, who's like
Is that a leveled spell or is that a cantrip?
leveled?
You can only do one leveled spell per turn.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, that's not technically true. It just depends on if it's a bonus action or an action. Because, like, you can
Yes,
do
it's
healing
true.
word, but also, like, fireball in the same turn.
It's true. Well, they're both bonus actions.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I can either way. Then yeah, I would just use Arctic Smite again.
Yep.
That does not hit. I don't think, right? 18?
It does not hit.
Great.
Not anymore. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
Alright, Iris, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I use a bonus action to take a healing potion out of my bag and slide it over towards Sora for Kin to use? Could, like, that be my bonus action? Because it's just like a woo sort of thing.
Just like a passing of an item.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slide it across the floor to where Sora and like have it sit next to Sora's body, basically,
Alrighty.
so that he can use it later.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see. I think I only have. Yeah, I only have regular potions of healing. So, you now have a potion of healing, Kin, or Sora does, right next to him.
Much obliged.
And then I'm going to attack with advantage because That's a 26 to hit.
That hits. What are you attacking?
Him.
Okay.
Well, you said attacking the force damage to the hat didn't really do anything.
Nope. He just got bigger.
Now that he's bigger, was it stone skin that he used?
Nat 20.
That's gone. That broke when he broke concentration.
Okay. I didn't know. I was double checking.
I got a natural 20.
And no, he had used Investiture of Stone, which is a 6th level spell.
Okay, so the first one is a 26 to hit. The next one is a natural 20, 28 to hit.
Yeah, natural 20 hits.
Okay, so the first one. Why did you
What's
roll
the-
all of those? Stop. Why did you do that? So the first attack is 11 points, and then the second one is you said max damage plus whatever I roll, right? That's
Yes.
80 20s. Okay.
Yes.
So the second one would be 12 plus 9 is 21 plus 5 is 26 plus 2 is 28 points of damage.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah, because the bonus action I did the
Yep.
potion and then I attacked twice. Yep, that's me.
Alright. Keldor, it is your turn.
Who's getting another nibble?
You're really turning into ankle biter right here, aren't you?
Yeah, you remember how it was spoken that they became like a chihuahua that was vibrating? I feel like I've done that as well.
Yeah, 2 chihuahuas now.
27.
Oh! Second that in one after the other.
So does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
So take automatic max damage and then roll add that to your max damage. The bonus is not doubled though.
I'm sorry. What I have to do?
Okay, so which is your bite attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, so your max damage for your bite attack is 1d8 plus 4. So you automatically do 12 damage. You add another. You
Is
roll.
that 2d8 plus 4?
This is 1d8 plus 4.
Oh, for me too. Okay.
It says 2 for you.
Yes.
That's weird. Why does it only say 1d8 for me?
Is that because D&D Beyond tries to do the basic rules for critting on its own?
Oh.
It tries to be helpful, and then because
Is
it
it
did the
not
same
being
thing for
helpful?
me, it made me roll
Yeah.
4 dice, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
no.
No. So you would just roll 1d8 and add it to 12. Because you take on max damage.
Okay, so I roll 1d8 plus 12, you said?
Yes. Because you automatically do max damage, so.
Okay, I got an
Oh,
8.
so you do max damage.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Okay.
All right.
That's 20 damage. Alrighty. It is. Oh, I gotta roll Sora's fucking death save. Ooh. Alright, Kin, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go wherever I need to go to be able to crouch over him and keep my wings as a protective barrier as they were. And then fucking I'm gonna cast Sunbeam, so he needs to make a con saving throw of 14 or more.
Sunbeam.
Counter spell.
Fuck. Okay, well, I guess that's really all I can do unless you count dropping a potion into Zora as a bonus.
I'll let that be a bonus action.
All right, I'm just shoving it down his gullet.
Alrighty. What's the roll? How much is that?
What size did you give me, Iris?
It's just a regular one.
I believe that's 2d8.
Alright.
I'm sorry, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
So,
Alright. It is Kai's turn now.
She's gonna command her shrimp to attack Big Boy again.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And he no longer has resistance to piercing damage, right?
Nope.
That is 50 damage.
Hell yeah.
fuck yeah.
Alrighty.
And he is grappled again.
Alrighty. Is that your turn then?
Yes, that will end my turn.
Alright. Nuram, it is your turn.
All right. I just realized this whole time I was supposed to be rolling with advantage because this guy's flanked. So that probably would have changed, but eh. All right. Then I am going to attack with hand crossbow, sharpshooter as usual. That is a nat 20 right off the bat.
Hell yes.
Oh yeah!
So that's 10 plus 11 plus 10, and then a d6 and a d8. So 10 plus 11. Sorry, let me run the numbers. So that's 31 plus a d10 or d6 and a d8. Christ.
So what's the max damage?
31 because I'm
Okay.
using psionic strike with it and sharpshooter.
Okay, and then you gotta roll for all of that.
Yes, so that's 31 plus 11. So that's 42 damage. And that's psychic.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack again. Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
All right, then.
Alright. So now we've had 3 crits against this guy.
In a round, yeah.
Yeah, in a single round. He's just getting blow after blow after blow after blow. And the pressure in the room starts to get really, really heavy as he just takes a deep breath and just. Do I have all of this? I didn't group that stuff, but I did group that. Just a deep breath. Just fine. If it's gonna be that way, fine.
Oh.
Okay. Fine. And I lost his fucking NPC. I need him. Where are you at? Where's this creature? I need this little guy. You watch as he shrinks back down. I have to get the other fucking dude again. He needs to be back to this form. He shrinks back down and the mask falls off, broken. And Nim collapses into the ground.
He's still technically grappled.
I guess he just collapses into Praying's mouth.
Yep, just into Prang's claw.
Love it.
Oh, my eye.
The dragon kind of collapses again as well. It's for a moment very quiet before there's a sudden really deep breath taken in by the king, as if he hadn't breathed like that entire fight. My music is really fucking loud. I can pause my music now because it's the clown boy's no longer present. As far as you know, it seems you have defeated the god of chaos in a way. He's not present, but you can still feel his presence, the just buzzing feeling of being around him and in his presence. And you hear kind of something of a disembodied voice saying, "As I've already said, you've failed your quest. I am in this plane now. But I will act as a god of balance, as I should. As I am a god of balance. And for now, I will let you have your peace. My reign hasn't started yet, but it will. It is in the fates. But just know, we will fight again. We will meet again. And when that time comes, I will be sure to eradicate not only you, but every person all of you hold dear, every place you find as a home, the people you want to protect, and the people who you want to keep well, will all fall to me. Always look over your shoulder, travelers. You never know who you can trust." With that, initiative will break.
And we'll
As the
take a break
voice-
so we can fucking deal with that.
Huh?
I think that'd be a good spot for a break so we can all
Yeah.
recover.
Yeah. We can go to our break. Oh, I gotta find my Be Right Back screen. Give me 1 second. Yeah.
Be right back, guys.
BRB. Mwah. Real quick, I want you to know my chat says you're doing a great job, Kudai. Literally the entire chat. So just a heads up. Just, I have words on stream up while we're on break, and one of the words was peen, which is a word, but that has different connotations. Yes, P-E-E, or P-E-E-N, peen. Yes. It's an alternate word for penis people will use, but Snow is correct. It's like ball peen hammer is what it's actually used for. Hello? There we go. Nope, that's not what I want. And Snow, to answer your question, yes. I just saw your DM. I mean, because that's not an ally we have to pick. That is, basically it's operating like a ranger's companion for me.
Alright.
Hello.
You are in the aftermath of a battle with an exhausted king finally sitting up. He is not. It just kind of like rattles a little bit.
Well, did we think he willingly turned on us?
He seemed pretty willing when he put that hat on.
But Drac also seemed willing to do things when he had that mask on.
Listen,
It's not a slight against you. I'm just saying. We don't know for sure if he was controlled or not. Considering a mask just fell off of him.
If we want to leave him alive, I'll have Praying drop him.
To make sure he can't get out.
Wait, well, weird question, but if you left him in this big boy's claw and then put him back in the pendant, cool trick, by the way, would he be stuck in the pendant with?
I can't say I've ever tried to put a humanoid in the pendant, so I'm not sure.
How does the pendant work again?
Let me double check!
It's like a Pokeball.
Naram, darling, do you want to poke around in his head again and see if he was forcibly turned against us?
I
Or can you
am
not-
exhausted and my psychic powers are at their end. I would need a day's rest before I'd even try to attempt such a thing.
Also, has anybody else besides Ace met praying before?
I know that for sure at least Iris has.
Yeah,
Okay.
we took
So
watch one night and
Was everybody else so fucking shocked when a giant creature started fighting with us?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so technically I guess I could use an action to transport a creature to a demiplane. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw, but he's unconscious. I can use a bonus action to release, and then whatever creature I release from the pendant, they're essentially tied to it. So if they fall unconscious, they're immediately transported back into the pendant and they stabilize. Or if the last creature to enter. So whatever the last creature I put into the pendant, the next time they come out, essentially. So I could technically put a human in the pendant. I don't know if the pendant can hold more than one, though. That's never stated. That would be DM discretion.
I'd say only one creature can.
Yeah, then that's
go.
reserved for praying.
Yeah.
So then, the answer to Kin's question, no, the pendant is for praying only, unfortunately.
Mm.
It's at this point the king kind of like stumbles forward. He's like holding his side a little bit. He's like, pardon me, what happened?
your advisor summoned the god of chaos.
He's like blinking as if he's been asleep for like a long time, just like, oh. What?
You're
Yeah.
not the brightest bulb in the box, are you?
I'm sorry. I don't even know what day it is.
Last thing you remember.
I was, I had like fallen sick, and the fucking, pardon my language, that's new. One of the castle doctors came to visit and just put me on bed rest, and I fell asleep, and now I'm here.
How long was after that? How long was that after we left?
I'd say like I don't even remember if we stated how long you guys have actually been traveling. Did we?
No, not really. She's just more concerned about how quickly that happened.
I would say the assumption is at least, if not more than a month, because I know quite a few of our travels took days to do so.
Yeah.
And then we teleported a few places, and then we're kind of iffy on some places because we were like in a place, but like time was wibbly wobbly,
Yeah.
and
So I'll say you guys have traveled at least like a month and a half.
okay.
It was like he's like just trying to collect his bearings. He's like, it was like a month.
All right, so it's been a few weeks since that.
Huh? Sorry, I have not been asleep for 2 weeks. I've never done that before.
I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose, but I understand was involved. Because him, and she points to Nim and Brain's arms. That's the one who summoned the god chaos in this world. Who we didn't beat him, but he's gone for now from this area. But he's still in the plane.
Okay, so there's a new god in play. His journey did not help with this at all. Isn't Nim the one who wanted to stop that?
We're trying to figure out.
Has he been like against us this whole time?
Well,
We could ask.
We need some sort of truth, something.
Prank's claw may work as the forceful truth.
He's betrayed, our faith. First thing we can do is, until he wakes up, we can. Don't quite like using it, but we do have a dungeon.
Do you have any sort of magical stopping restraints? Because you're probably going to need that with him, considering he's the one who showed up in our dreams.
I was gonna say, this kid can walk through dreams.
I have a few things I could do, but I can have him taken into custody to start. Is everyone else okay? I'm sorry, I'm still reeling from the fact I've apparently been asleep for 2 weeks.
Well, we have Sora on the ground. Iris is heavily bleeding with a giant bite mark from a dragon out of her arm. Naram, I think, got badly damaged.
I'm mostly okay.
He's kind of just got like a few rocks embedded in him.
Yeah. I'm only down 15 HP currently.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Second
wind hits different.
I can call the doctor, have him help.
Tiny Monarch, what did the doctor look like that was attempting to assist you?
He's the one who's been here since I arrived. He, just kind of tall, ginger. I don't know. I don't see him often.
Yeah, we don't want his assistance. In fact, if you're going to put the other tiny one in any kind of prison, I think maybe if there's anywhere off-site, perhaps that's a better idea. I don't think that we want them interacting.
I mean, the doctor's not allowed in the dungeons, so.
Yeah, well, I don't think people are allowed to control the king either for 2 weeks. Or bring the god of chaos into the world.
You have a fair point. He like rolls his shoulders like, oh, sorry, I'm very stiff. So first off, I do thank you guys for your help and taking on this quest that apparently sounds like it didn't go too well, but I'm guessing we stopped a greater disaster. And there are many thanks inbound for that.
Question. Does this count as a failure of what we were assigned to do? Because I believe we were still due to be paid.
Yes, sorry, I of course still have plans for that. Let me just first collect my bearings. He like thinks for a moment. He's like, "Is there's I don't quite know. I don't quite know what I'm doing, in all honesty. That much is very obvious. I will house you guys in one of Odessa's inns for now. You won't have to pay out of pocket for it. I will take care of it. When I have your payment in order, I'll send for you. And we'll go from there. On the other hand, with Nim, he like comes forward. He's like, "Can I see him?"
You want me to have Praying drop him?
Yeah. And he just kind of like holds out his arms. Keep in mind, he's a very small guy.
Drop it on
Owen
the
will
floor.
reach
Drop it on
out. Owen will reach out and just kind of lightly touch Praying side, and Praying is not going to aim. Praying just opens their claw.
He like kind of ducks forward to like catch him, and he picks him up pretty easily. Like readjusts his weight, and he's like, this isn't. This is going to be a very weird thing to say. Did no one notice that this isn't a person?
Excuse me?
What?
I'm looking at this, and this isn't a person. He's like got that like forced smile of like, I'm really scared right now, but I'm trying to keep up my appearances. This isn't a person. This thing that I'm holding is made of wood.
Owen is gonna, like, with their hand still on Praying's side, Praying is just gonna move, and they're gonna bring their claw directly down on the center of the body and cut it in half.
Yeah, it just splits. It's wood.
Fuck.
Intriguing.
Okay.
Lovely.
That makes this a lot more scary. I know he had contact with someone a lot. What was her name? I know she's here in the palace.
She had black hair.
Yes.
If you say
actually.
Crow, oh my god.
That's her name.
Oh my god.
Tiny Monarch, I think we might need to remove you entirely from the city.
I beg your pardon. I shouldn't. I can. She comes when I summon her.
That doesn't mean
I'm
loyalty.
sure she does.
should I do so? Or
No, please don't. Then we will have a bigger problem on our hands.
Bring her in, bring her in, bring her in.
Is she the one who cursed you in the first place? And she looks at Ken. Isn't she the one who cursed him in the first place?
I think that might be safe to assume, considering all of her mumbo jumbo. And she has quite the bit of tie to the doctor, Milo, one of the one that did this to me.
And considering
Yes.
she's the daughter of the thing we just fought, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Is the
Pardon-
dragon
pardon me.
alive?
Pardon me. Say that one more time about her. I don't know why
Bro.
she. I don't know why she listens to me. She's the one who cursed me. I was.
Bro.
I don't know why she's here. Why did I let her stay? You said she was the daughter of what now?
The daughter of the god of chaos.
You kind of like.
Yeah, we discovered that on our journey. Which is why you are no longer safe here. And she turns to the dragon. Is there anywhere you can take him where he'll be safe?
The
Unless you're a
dragon-
problem too.
The dragon's just kind of like looking really tired. It's like, I can
take him to my roost. It's just really high tower.
I don't really leave the palace.
Great. She's gonna look at everybody else. Anybody else got any ideas of where to keep him?
Can you breathe underwater?
I've never tried.
That's a no.
Can we just try and get rid of her?
You bring her here right now. Her brother, who's in my head because of this damn mission, will come here and try to kill her. And he's the son of the thing we just fought. So no, I don't want her
But-
anywhere near here.
But
Well, that
if
could be good, couldn't it?
but if
Yeah, then he'll be loose on the whole town.
Fair.
Whoopee.
but if he wants to, kill what we're against, does that mean
He refused to come and help us fight his father. So no,
To
he
be-
will not be helpful.
to be fair, I wouldn't fight my own dad.
Even now, considering he's dead, but
Do you have an artificer on call?
Kind of?
And or some sort of magician that could potentially look at my pendant and duplicate it? Because if so, then we would have a personal prison. Or comfy little place that the king can rest, whether that's however we choose to use it.
I don't know if I quite like the idea of being in a little personal prison, as you
Praying
put it.
likes it. And she's going to gently rub the side of her mantis.
Would you rather be controlled for another 2 weeks?
Um,
Or possibly killed?
It would keep you safe if we can duplicate it.
but can you quickly find a way to take care of this?
That is the goal. Quickly, though? Good question. You could be recalled whenever. You wouldn't have to be trapped in there, but we'd be able to keep you with us safe.
I think I'll be fine. I may seem very anxious, but I'm not weak by any means. I mean, I was, kind of attacked in my weakness when I was sick, but I don't feel sick.
I forgot. This dude's gone. Hold on.
Goodbye.
Is I'm, the king. I obviously can't kind of just evaporate from the public, and we don't know how long it'd take to deal with
Royalty
this.
does that all the time. That's what figureheads are for, and advisors, and you could just be a recluse that never makes an appearance. Nobody would know, except those closest to you.
Except people would notice because I haven't been acting like, the previous kings, just hiding away in a study. I've been going out and helping. I mean, apparently 2 weeks ago I was out helping farmers and stuff.
Things change. I'm just offering a solution. You don't have to take it.
If he refuses to leave, then you, and she looks at the dragon, have to stay by his side constantly to make sure nothing happens to him. Because obviously there are people who have infiltrated your palace who want terrible things for the world.
And we're asking the advisor, who recently just was charmed fairly easily from the looks of it, to protect the king.
Look, he doesn't want to go anywhere else. I don't think any of us want to stay here.
I already do stay by his side constantly.
And that's worked so well. And then Owen's going to kind of turn around and recall praying to her pendant and kind of like walk off for a beat.
Right. You said, he looks at Iris, you said you have someone attached to you who wants to hurt Crow, correct?
That's correct.
Is this some form of contract?
Not a willing one.
What does the contract entail?
He wants me to summon him whenever we meet Crow so he can kill her.
I mean,
I literally woke up in a dream to him choking me, so I really don't want him here. Especially after the fact that he just refused to help me after seeming like he was changing and trying to be so helpful. He just refused to help us, even though if I was dead, he wouldn't get what he wanted. And she kind of just goes off on a little tangent.
Listen, you just in your head just, okay, listen here, you funny little lesbian.
She is fully ignoring him as if he is not.
You can't expect me to fight the person who gives me my power. I wouldn't be able to do anything. Not even my strength can do anything against him, for I get it from him. So I'm sorry.
But yeah, so I'm not summoning him, especially after everything that happened, and especially when she's here. After everything that she's did, and after everything that just happened, you really want...
Quick snap in the neck. It's just a quick snap in the neck. Come on.
You really want him here? After the God of Chaos is now in the world somewhere and just threatened us and everybody we care about? You want his child here. You want another one of his children here.
Wow, you're fucking testy today. Damn.
She's still ignoring him. She is talking fully to the king.
Okay, I see your point. It's just none of the paths we take are really super good paths, I guess.
Owen not there, but would chime in saying that she thinks her idea is pretty great.
If you don't want to leave, then fine, but we cannot come here and keep rescuing you, not while the God of Chaos is still on the loose.
Do you... He's thinking, he's like, she's scared of people with a lot of strength. She can't really fight well from what I've seen while you guys were gone.
Shocker.
I guess I'll just try and figure out a way to get her out of the palace at the least, but I guess I don't truly know who she is, I guess. Because she could be anyone by the looks of it. I mean, considering Nim just turned into a wooden doll. Um,
Listen, kid, I'm all for running away from responsibility, so I encourage you to consider it. But otherwise, it may be best to just dismiss Crow and the doctor from your court, at the very least. I'm sure you have some amount of diplomatic, I don't know, power that would force them out. It's not, unless they're absolutely vital to your staff.
I mean, not really. Milo's kind of running his own thing that was instituted in the past, King. He's kind of just like the local apothecary to me, which we don't have a lot of those in the palace. But Crow is a different story. She's kind of, why did I let her into my palace? That's concerning to me, in all honesty. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna just, he like looks to his right, he's like, you're my advisor. I need you to, we're gonna dismiss both of them. I'll find another apothecary. Please let the castle staff know. Get rid of them both. I want them out of my castle. And if possible, find a way to keep them out. Don't let them back in. Find a way to make sure they don't come back. And the dragon just nods. And he kind of like turns his head a little bit. Moves to stand, and he does shift back into the more human form you guys saw when he first got here. To find him again. Mr. Dragon Boy! No, fucking. Mr. Dragon Boy, he's like, I understand. My king. And I will also handle getting them into an inn for you. You should head back to your room and rest.
I think we all just need some rest.
Very well. I will send for you guys once we have a few more things figured out. I will make sure I have your guys' payment ready for you by the next time we meet. And kind of like shuffles a bit, like, is there anything else we need to discuss, figure out?
Owen will come back in the room at that point. You may want to send somebody to the fish market. I took the liberty of taking some. Thanks.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty then. If that is all, then as I said, I will reach out tomorrow. Or when we get everything figured out.
All right.
I don't know if I have. Nope, I did not. I'm dumb. Where is my... I don't know where the rooms are. No! I don't know where... No! I don't know where my... Oh, goodness gracious. I opened my nodes to try and find a specific map because I forgot what I fucking named it. I don't remember what the main fucking inn we used was called. I think it was this one. I found it, actually.
Cool. Glad we could help.
But you guys are put in an inn for the night. I'll just send you guys there so I have an easier time. Wow. Oh, oops. Oops. I didn't mean to bring him. My bad.
I was gonna say, Kin probably hoisted Sora onto his back as best he could to take him with.
Oh, it was in the wall. Lovely.
Can I, like,
I mean,
stop
your
controlling
walls.
him? Can I stop controlling him? Thank you. Oh, not
Yeah.
what I wanted to do.
Oh my god, I'm stuck back here. There, jeez.
Boom.
I think this is the room that we were in before.
Ace
Yeah,
already
because it
jumped
had the
on bed.
chest, and we were like, yeah.
Teehee.
Wait, did Nurum get sent here? Where is Nurum?
I am lost.
Oh,
Oh, there he
I was
is.
just in the
He was in the
wall.
wall, just like me.
yeah,
All is lost. All is
I'll
dust.
give you your little Sora. We'll put him on the bed. As you put him in here. I'm gonna. Can I rotate him? Just gonna. Oh, I can't put him on the bed.
Flip him under the bed.
Just like he likes
Perfect. Perfect.
Just like he likes it. What the fuck that mean?
it.
He likes to be comfy cozy in a nice tight little spot.
There. He's on the bed, but you guys now can have your long rest. Your much needed long rest.
Man, if that insect swarm had stayed any longer, I would have been death saving throws, I guarantee.
Oof.
What the fuck was that shout out?
Somebody asked who the DM was. I was answering the question.
It's like, why am I suddenly getting follows?
I was answering the question.
Thank you.
Eris is not having a good time in her head. It's fine.
Speaking of, once you fall asleep, you do
that
get your
takes a
long.
minute.
You guys do get your long rest. Iris, once you do fall asleep, you appear in kind of a familiar domain with just kind of like it's where you first met Nassim, and he's kind of just sat in a chair reading right now.
She turns around and immediately starts trying to find the exit.
There's no exit.
Not listening to him. No response.
I'm not gonna get anywhere if you don't listen. You want me out of your head. Correct?
Wow, you're not listening to me, so point. So.
He like holds his forehead. You're concerned what I'll do once I'm free.
Around. No. You already told me that you didn't have a problem getting released. You just wanted to kill your sister. My issue is the fact that I started to feel sorry for you. I started to feel like you weren't the terrible person who showed up in my life with their hand around my throat for the first fucking time. But then you chose to show me that I don't have any choice in what I'm doing. Just like I've never had a choice in what I'm doing in my entire life. So then you refused to help us when we had such a high risk of dying. You can't kill your sister if I'm dead, because no one can summon you. Because you decided you wanted to fuck around with me. So I could have died, and you just said, that sucks, and you left. And you disappeared for that entire fight. I don't care who the fuck it was. You disappeared. So this just shows me that I was wrong to start being concerned for you, and that I was wrong to start thinking that you actually had emotions and feelings and everything, and you're just still the same person who showed up in my dreams with their hand around my throat, demanding I do things for them, like every other fucking person in my life. So no, I don't want to listen to you, because you won't listen to me. And so I'm so tired of this.
He actually like sits there and takes all of that. He doesn't show, it doesn't seem he's upset, like angry with being talked to in such a way, when previous, things that you knew about him beg to differ that would probably piss him off. That is entirely fair. And I am sorry. I said right off the bat, I'm not a good person. I don't claim to be. I don't want to be a good person. It's just not who I am. I like bloodshed. I like fighting people. Hell, I hunt people for meals. Just for the exhilaration.
That makes me feel so good about letting you into my realm where my people live, and I live, and my family
I'm
lives.
already in your fucking realm.
But you can't do shit because you're stuck in here.
Actually, no, I can do shit. I just don't have a means to get to the palace easily. Do you know how much travel that would take me? That would take me multiple fucking months.
Oh my god. So you're just a lazy fuck who decided to use me to get to the fucking palace when you could have done it all in your own damn self and left me out of it?
I can't get into your fucking country, first off.
Then you're lying to me at some point, because you told me you were stuck in a realm away from your sister when we first met, and now you're telling me that you're in my damn world. So what the fuck is it?
I'm in your world. Explaining how certain aspects of the world is hard to explain to mortals, as easiest way for me to put it. I am in your world. I can't get into your country, and I am in a plane away from my sister. All of those are true. Because I am locked in something of a demi-plane, trapped outside of my land of birth. And I can't get in without someone asking me to come in. Think of it like a vampire, I guess. I don't know if you know how the fuck vampires work. They're pains in the asses, by the way. Besides the point.
You're not making any of this better.
I'm aware I'm not fucking good with people. He like clenches his fists, unclenches them, he holds them again in his lap. I'm not looking for your pity when I tell you this. I want you to understand why I made my decision. I didn't come when summoned because I felt doing that would make things too easy. I wanted to give you the choice to fight on your own. If I had been there, it would have been all too easy. There would have been no gratification for pissing off the god of chaos, which, good fucking job. That's a really fucking hard thing to do, by the way. You essentially did kill him. He doesn't have a corporeal form in this realm. He's just, a god with no avatar. You actually did good. You guys did fucking amazing at that. And I congratulate you on that. He can't influence the world right now because he doesn't have an avatar to do so through. He's just a god. That's all he is now. He doesn't have physical access anymore. You guys succeeded. And if I had interacted, you guys wouldn't have fucking succeeded. Because I'm such a great, powerful source for him. He could have taken me, turned me against you, and then all of you would have fucking died. That's why I said no. Because despite, trying to keep up all this bravado, that I don't fucking care for you guys, that I don't give a shit, I find you to be a funky little lady. I like your class. I think your little magic when you get really pissed off is really cool. It's really funny to watch sometimes. And I try my best not to influence your decisions because your main thing is you want free will. That is what I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to show you that you do have a fucking choice. I'm not good at that because I don't understand what it's like to have free will. Again, I'm constantly under the influence of my father. So, I don't know what it's like to have my own free will, to have that decision to make my own decisions. The only decision I have ever wanted to make on my own is to kill my fucking sister, who is the one who killed that god. That temple you were in, that god, that man, that god that you guys came across, that was killed by my sister. And I just wanted to have one choice of free will to end her myself. I understand what it's like not to have free will, and I'm sorry that I've made you feel like you don't get free will against me. I have done my damnedest to make sure that I'm not pushing your fucking boundaries, but god damn! I'm cursing a lot, and I realize that. I'm an angry person. Takes like a deep breath. I unloaded a lot there, and I'm sorry about that.
So how is that supposed to make me feel better about taking you to your sister if your father can use you against us?
Well, my father doesn't have access to me anymore. Again, he doesn't have a physical means to access this world. He can't use me as a host.
Okay. We're not very good at explaining situations. So, he could have used you if you had showed up when I first asked you.
Yes.
But now that he's gone, he can't.
He cannot. his god plane has fully manifested within this plane of existence. He has one of the god planes under his control, Pandemonium, obviously. It is now connected. There will be ways to get to Pandemonium from the material plane, which, albeit, does mean an influx of my sister's race, of technically my race. But for the most part, the way Atai work in seclusion, they don't typically work together. My sister working with another Atai is not the norm. I suspect she has a connection with the Atai she has been working with. And again, I'm getting off topic. I tend to do that a lot.
If I let you out and you kill your sister, will you leave me alone?
That's part of the contract. I only wanted to end her to get my revenge for what she did to me, so that I could return to my home, return it to its former glory, and live my days in peace. That is all I wanted.
Fine. If you are not planning on doing anything else in this realm, fine.
I only wish
How do
to
I do
return
it?
my
I'll do it
health.
right fucking now. I just want you out of my head.
I don't feel it's best to do so in your room, where you are sleeping next to the funky fish.
I was gonna leave the fucking tavern. I'm not an idiot.
I suspect when you guys return to the palace tomorrow, my sister will be present. I will not do it in front of you. I feel like you guys have been through enough trauma. So I'll grant you the pleasantries of not having to watch me I'm
Enjoy
not
it.
going. We'll say yeah, enjoy it. All you will see is me dragging her away. And if you see me again, it'll be on your own terms, not on mine. And the likelihood of that is next to none, unless you end up in the Elite Forest again. You just want to go home.
Fine. Fine. As long as it gets you out of my head.
I apologize for taking you for a mental jump rope. In best words I can put it in. I'm sorry for using you as a mental jump rope. But yes, I'll leave you be once I have taken care of my sister.
I would like to wake up now.
You should finish sleeping first. And he kind
I
of
would like to wake up now.
he like snaps and he disappears and you can wake up.
I would like to wake up now.
You can wake up. It's kind of like the
And-
middle of the night.
That's fine. If I need to like take a level of exhaustion or only get a short rest or whatever, she's not falling asleep the rest of the night. And probably there's not like a bath or anything around here. No.
I don't think you guys had stayed in Odessa before. But not really.
That's fine. She's gonna glance over to make sure Owen is still sleeping. and then just move and sit on the trunk at the end of the bed and just let the tears silently fall down her face.
Right. Right. Soon morning comes and everyone can kind of wake up and get their bearings. Um, how many hours of you don't trance
I don't
like
know.
a elf, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. So it'll count as a short rest
Okay.
for you. All right, but everyone gets to wake up now. And do your things.
Sorry, I'm resetting my long rest. Give me 1 sec. Iris probably would have gone downstairs to grab some food. Probably as soon as she could, and she's gonna sit at an empty table outside with like her tea and her little bit of fruit for the morning.
All right. Yeah. You can do that. Anything else from the rest of you?
Sora's still sleeping.
Yes. He still looks to be struggling a lot. He is his armor is still heavily bent and digging into him. It's warped and kind of like digging in painfully. And he's kind of laid a bit awkwardly as the healing didn't fully perfectly heal everything, so some stuff is a bit unset properly.
Cool. Kin's gonna take off the at least remove the what of the armor he can and just be like, sorry mate, I know it's not really your preference, but and just
Oh, I forgot there wasn't a shirt
It's
under
all-
that.
yeah, just like let him be in his like civvies and let him
Yeah.
rest some more and then head on down.
Alrighty. As for, I'm guessing the rest of you come down eventually.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Owen would have taken the time to, like, now that everything is done, count the gold and stuff that they would have made before making their way downstairs.
Yeah, you have a lot.
Well, yeah, and you still have to get me an answer from the gold piles. I don't think we ever did that.
Did I not?
Yeah,
I
it's in our
could've
like my
sworn I
notes
did.
section, but there's no reply.
Oh, did I not DM it to you? Hold on. Did I? I did not DM it to you. Okay, that is my bad. I will have to figure that out.
Yes, okay.
That is my bad. Yes, all of you come down. Iris is already down here. It's normal hustle and bustle. There's like people talking in hushed whispers that like a big battle happened at the castle apparently. But like no one knows the actual fucking details of it. Yeah. If there's anything particular you guys would like to do in the morning.
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 More mama.
Oh, that always makes me like hold my chest like.
She also has Sage with her and like bought a plate of like fish and raw meats for Sage to eat because she doesn't know what to give them yet. Just trying her best to be a good pet mom.
Um,
Oh.
So, do you think they'll be ready for us if we head over?
And didn't he say he'd send someone for us?
Oh yeah, I suppose that's it. Listening's not my strong suit lately.
I'm gonna let Nassim out today.
Oh.
Just a heads up for everybody. Just so you're not surprised by it, but it's just it'll sever our connection, and he won't be in my head anymore, and then we won't have to worry about Crow anymore. But I'm gonna let him out today.
You sure that's wise?
Bread.
Yes.
Ooh, that bread.
Does he have a goal in mind once he's completed that task?
He just wants to go home. And I'm choosing at this moment to believe him. And if we're wrong, then I'll deal with it.
We'll all deal with it. We've already bonded over letting another god in. What's another?
Well, good news on that front. Apparently, since he doesn't have a physical form in our world anymore, he can't do much until he gets one. We essentially killed him. He's only a god now, not that that makes it any better, but he doesn't have any physical attachment to the world now. But Naram, your plane of existence is now attached to this one, so we can get there from here. So you can go home if you want. Or
I
they
feel
can
I've
come here.
made things worse than what they were before. And my people wouldn't be interested in coming here anytime soon.
Well, you're always welcome with us.
I appreciate it.
As at this point, there's just the advisor's kind of like peeking out at you guys, just like he has like flatbread
Constantly
in his.
hovering in the background.
He's just like, do I interrupt? He's kind of like eating bread. He's just like munch, munch, munch. He's just eating bread right now. Just like kind of like he kind of does that. It's kind of dry. He's like, that doesn't taste very good. You're like, pardon me.
Good morning.
Hi, it's one of my first times out in public like this. We do have good news. We have captured both Milo and Crow. They have come willingly into captivity, with a bit of force from the king. And we have something prepared for you lot.
All right. Thank you.
So, yep. If you will come if you guys would like to return to the palace.
Do you want to teleport us there? Oh God!
I'll
Oh
fucking
gracious
send
God!
you guys.
Would you teleport us to the palace, please?
I have to remember what it's.
Oh, benevolent DM. Please don't make us walk.
I need to, like, in the time we don't have stuff, I'm definitely gonna go through and, like, fix all of my maps. Yes. But the prince is already. Let me just move Sora over here because he's not actually here. Just got left here. The king is already in his throne. He looks mighty pleased with himself, like he's figured everything out. Welcome in. I did promise payment for you guys. So I have an offer for all of you. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. We have a smaller, I'd say about an acre of land at the edge of Odessa that has a small bastion. And I wanted to give this to you guys. If you don't want to, that's fine. It gives you guys a place to kind of call home, I guess. If you didn't have one previously, I realize some of you guys probably have a place to return to. But it's kind of, I guess, as thanks, it's kind of giving you lordship over your own bit of land. And hopefully just letting you guys live in peace.
Oh,
And you don't have to.
Oh, wait. So you're telling us that not just Iris is a lady now, but all of us have titles?
Yes, you would all be given the appropriate titles with it.
Am
And
I a
if-
lady?
You'd be a lord, darling.
Yay.
The Grand Poobah.
Poopa.
Yes, you guys would be given lordship titles, and which would give you guys, access to a lot of stuff you may not have previously had. I don't know what all you guys have had access to, but it's kind of yours to do with what you want, and it will also, there will be facilities you can ask for there, and of course, I do have monetary reward as well.
Thank you.
As for my lone crow, I assume Killian has already told you that they are in the hold. They came with a bit of a forceful urging. It's no sweat off my back, but they are taken care of for the time being. I intend to find a way to interrogate them and figure out what all that we went through really was. But it seems that for the most part, you guys have essentially saved our country from a greater doom.
Just trying to help.
Since we helped, can I request your help with something?
Of course.
I know you shot down my idea, and that's fine. But if we could still potentially find people who might be able to replicate my pendant, we have 2 companions here who would also benefit from it now. So if we could potentially duplicate it for both Iris and Drac, I would be appreciative.
Well, yeah. We can definitely figure that out. There is, with your guys' bastion, you'll be able to do stuff like that. You guys will be able to hire your own help and stuff. But I can definitely offer the castle's resources for that as well.
Thank you.
Is there anything you would like from me?
You said the other 2 whole, like the dungeons, or
Essentially, yes.
oh, okay.
Would you like me to bring them out, or?
She's gonna glance over at Kin, because she doesn't want to put anybody in this situation, but she knows Kin has a personal relationship with them somehow.
Their powers are completely nullified, considering their hand shattered. Please don't ask. Please don't ask why. Just know that we found that pain works to disable all sources of chick with them. He tucks his hands in his legs.
I'm more concerned about the traumatic effect it'll have on people.
Like seeing them or
Yeah. Are you gonna be all right, Ken?
I think I'll be okay. Is he gonna kill Milo as well?
I don't know. Probably not.
Eh,
Do you
we'll
want
roll
me
the
to?
die.
You just hear, do you want me to? That's
And
just a free meal.
she's gonna look at Ken. He's asking
That's
if you
a
want him to.
that's a free meal for me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If I get a say, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if we keep him alive. Just let him wallow in his own filth for a bit.
It's your choice.
so what I'm hearing is just Crow?
Just Crow would be great. We have a few people in our party who need to work out some personal things when it comes to Crow. Would you be willing to give us some privacy or have us go into a room where it's a bit more private?
There's a study over to your guys's right. You guys can go in there.
All right, thank you.
He means this like little weapon area up here.
And one last question. Does the bastion count as our payment?
No, I said you'll get the bastion plus monetary payment.
And that'll be waiting for us at the bastion.
Yes.
Thank you.
When it is ready, I will have you guys escorted there. We just have it getting a bit cleaned up and patched up for you guys right now.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And then
course.
Owen will follow off.
You hear Kin grumble. I'm beginning to wonder if you have some kind of dragon curse.
I will be the Laura Bailey of this campaign if I have to.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the king.
I will be the Laura Bailey.
I have
Oh, I love
it.
46 gold. I don't understand.
I realized I never made a model for Crow, so I'm just gonna pick a random lady that kind of looks like her.
I'm gonna
Here's
sit
your
here
guinea.
with my 5,000 gold and just be quiet.
We'll go with this. We'll just go with the tiny little lady. But soon, Crow is escorted in. All four arms are bound behind her back in heavy chains. Her hands are disformed, all four of them. She just looks really fucking pissed off.
Did she have 4 arms the last time we saw her?
No. She's got them now.
Are all
Yeah.
4 hands shattered?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. You
And-
may leave her here with us.
She kind of just like glares at you guys and she's like, you guys are worshipping a king you don't even know anything about. He's surprisingly strong. And annoying. And a child. Why is a child a king? That still confuses me.
The
How do we do
foolishness of the
this?
leadership doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is your spilled blood, A-tie scum. You're on this-
Tesky! You're adorable.
How do we do this?
Just and you hear in your head, just call for me.
All right. She's gonna look Crow dead in the eye. Nassim, I summon you.
Oh, and you see her eyes fucking blow wide. Her pupils become mere fucking pinpricks the second that name leaves your mouth. And she like kind of backs up and hits the door. She's like, please don't do that. Wait, we can figure this out. We can figure this out, please.
I hope mockery as your last words is exactly how you wanted it to be.
Oh shit. And like this hulking man appears. You guys have seen the scene once before, but you've only seen him as kind of like this shadowy figure. Now he's, his full hulking height. I unfortunately don't have a model for him either.
How dare.
I should have. But
Just find a very buff man and make him large.
Let's see. See if I can find someone like him. I don't want the guys with the fucking dang it grandpa hair. Oh god. That scared me. Please, 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 please. You know what? Fucking.
Perfection.
I didn't see what it was.
That was something.
We'll go with this. Oh my goodness.
Kind of works.
We'll go with this. He doesn't have long hair, but just know Nassim
That's
does.
fine.
He's a bit bigger. He's like that compared to you guys. He just kind of like cracks his knuckles, and like in a flash, he just appears in front of Crow. Oh, wrong fucking thing.
Ah, yes, the carpet. It's a magic carpet now, guys.
It just appears in front of Crow. He's like,
I can show you the world.
and he watches. He just like kind of picks her up by her throat, just like kind of like looks back. He's like, gives like a quick bow. He's like, "Thank you, Iris."
Iris's eyes are on the ground as soon as like he showed up, just on the ground.
And that's perfectly okay. I bid you all farewell. You will not hopefully be seeing me again unless you visit my castle again. And you will never see her again. Father willing. Rolls his eyes, and she's just like, he like just kicks the door open and walks out, and you just hear fucking her screaming bloody murder as he walks out.
Nice and quiet again, Iris.
Yeah.
Good.
And with that, you guys may return to the inn for.
How does the king react to all this? Because she was trying to go off to the side so he couldn't see what was happening, but
Well, the king's just in his throne. He kind of just watches as Nassim walks out carrying a screaming crow, and he's like, I'm just gonna let that happen. I don't think I can fight that guy. But after that, you guys are able to return to the inn and settle down. As you have successfully stopped the coming doom of the god of chaos. And is there anything else you would like to wrap up?
I think Kai just wants to go shopping.
Shopping!
But other than that,
As we close out, Nuram turns to Iris and says, "You've made the right choice. That creature did not deserve to live. It would have caused untold suffering."
I hope you're right. I really
I
hope
know
you're
I
right.
am.
Your confidence is such a wonderful thing, Nora.
All right, and I think with
Right.
that,
She's not
Yeah.
gonna tell him that Nassim is also
An
one of
A-type,
those-
yep.
An A-type.
I was about to say,
We're
what
just gonna
growth?
leave that
the fucking
quietly.
form made it pretty obvious. There's a plan we need to go through, one A-tie at a time.
Growth for Nuram. Claps.
Yeah.
Golf claps.
to be fair, he just wants to return to his palace and live in peace, man.
He just
More
wants
or
to be with
less.
his dead spouse's statue.
Oh,
Yeah. With that though, that closes our arc, Isandr, Reign of Chaos. And that is where we will end. Woo!
Woohoo!
Woo.
Yay.
Little claps. We finished! I'm going to say goodbye to my stream.
All right, same.
Same. I'll be back. Mwah. All right. We're just gonna kind of chill and vibe for 20 seconds because I know some folks are in ads. But I hope you enjoyed the session tonight. We will be moving on to Arc 2 of our campaign the next time we come back. But I know it's gonna be a bit where a couple of people are gonna be missing, so we might not have D&D through April. So probably May is when we'll start Arc 2. Next week. Potentially, welcome back from ads for those of you who got caught in them. Next week, potentially, in place of D&D, I will be with some of our fellow nerd friends here playing some Raft. So that's going to be a thing. And then I'm hoping to get back to streaming more regularly throughout the week and weekends outside of D&D. So we'll see how that goes. But I love you guys. I'm actually, after this, I'm going to be hanging out with a whole bunch of people teaching Snow how to play DBD, Dead by Daylight. So if that's something you're interested in, we're actually going to raid over to the channel that's live where we're going to be hanging out. So I love you guys. Let me actually... That's the raid message. Top one is for subscribers. Bottom one is for everybody else. Even if this bean is not your cup of tea, please stick around and show support because we love them. They're a very good friend of mine. Let me start the raid. There we go. Okay, I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Goodbye!